What's up, y'all? It's Dee about to react to this video by Omizi. It's titled Talking Ish Online Just Went Wrong for XQC. He's still running his mouth? Jeez, let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Oh! XQC! Oh! XQC!
Oh, the video came up.
Hey, I'm really finna get you up.
What do you want, AMP? You don't think it's trash, buddy? But it was AMP. And look, I'm the AMP. You fell off. What do you get, buddy?
Hey, I swear.
Yeah, how did you even catch what he said? If the subtitles were not here, I would have no idea what the fuck he was saying.
Life, when he said that, I didn't even really know what he said. I just knew he said something. I just heard fell off.
Oh, dude.
If he wants to, I'll Brenner's get.
No, you won't.
No, I 100%.
You won't probably be.
As long as he puts enough money where it matters to him, a piece of it is his own net worth. I'll put a piece in. I'll find him. You don't understand.
What?
It's not about being soft or folding. I don't want to say something to people that make them feel like they have to harm me. And if that's something too far over the years, and I genuinely apologize. I shouldn't be doing that.
For whatever reason, when content creators turn on these mics, cut on their lights, and flick on their camera, they feel like they
I caught about 50% of that.
can say whatever they want without any set of consequences. But now in 2026, as streamers and content creators have gotten closer and closer, you know, they've gotten IRL with it, this stuff is starting to spill into real life. And then the tone changes when there are actual consequences to the things that you say. No longer are these Twitter fingers, but we're seeing if these fingers can ball up into fists and really get to scrapping. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. If we don't get more viewers and subscribers to this platform, I might have to start a fake internet beef, and that's not going to be good for anybody. Now, back into the video. Streamers like XQC have cracked the method. See, streaming rewards things like disrespect, hot takes, saying things that you wouldn't normally say to somebody, you know, generating some sort of animosity towards another content creator behind closed doors. Hell, he's built his whole image based off of this.
And I know you're gonna see this. And don't try to watch flexing with me, because we can do whatever you want to do. Watch for watch, house style.
Oh no. Brother, you do not do, brother, come on. You did not want to go band for band. I got AMP's entire net worth on a one USB stick in some safety deposit box somewhere, okay, buddy? We're not gonna go there.
But somebody should have gave XQC a warning that ultimately this troll nature and lifestyle that he's trying to live was going to catch up to him, especially when he saw these people in person. And that in-person moment was the Mr. Beast video where he got all of your favorite live streamers and YouTubers into one space.
Oh! XQC! Oh!
Everybody come up in here.
You fell off. What do you get, buddy?
Hey, I'm really finna get you up.
Before he left, XQC had something to say to the streamers.
Nobody wants AMP. You don't think it's trash, buddy? But it was AMP. And look, I'm the AMP.
Why is he losing so poorly? What a sore loser. Okay, they voted you out. I understand the nature of trash talking to a certain degree, but this seems like he's super triggered. Like, relax. And just like throwing shots at people, your music is trash, and that's like, okay, like, you're doing a lot.
A few weeks ago when this event had ended, Neon had leaked that there was an issue between DDG and XQC. And at first it felt random, but when the context was added, it made a lot more sense as to why he crashed out. The streamers got to vote, and XQC was the most disliked streamer. He gets eliminated and kicked out, but on his way out, he decides to lash out, showing the true personal nature behind some of the insults that he usually says behind those keyboards, and also showing the personal nature as to how other streamers and content creators feel about his shenanigans and his actions and his antics. So now those same claims about DDG's music that were left behind closed doors are now put on display and in real life. And we know what DDG and his brother Dub have done when people have insulted him in real life. They've pounded him out for better or for worse.
XQC used to hold you all on BO. If we wasn't on camera, I would have swung on you. But it's fine. Okay? It's okay. We better watch him out next time. XQC.
But I'm gonna put all my goddamn frustration and everybody talking.
And I'm not even here for violence, obviously. We're all adults, so we should be able to, you know, conduct ourselves with some type of decorum. Okay, so I don't feel like it's necessary to fight, obviously, as an adult. But I do think people need to understand that you can't just be popping off at the mouth and just saying whatever and disrespecting whoever you want and thinking that nobody's gonna do anything ever to you, you know? Because sometimes you say some things to people and those are like fighting words to where you really hit a nerve and you hurt them emotionally. You know, then you trigger them emotionally, and that leads to, you know, dumb decisions and violence. And again, don't condone violence, but I think that it's very weird to be so negative and talk so much shit about people and ever be surprised if they do want to bop you upside the head. You know, it's like you're being so negative and attacking people verbally, but you're so confused if they want to attack you physically. It's like, well, why are you engaging in this low vibrational activity and you're taunting them and you know, attacking them verbally, but you think nothing is ever going to happen to you, you know? So I think it's a bit odd that he feels so comfortable to say, you know, these things to people, and you're not cool with these people like that. So yeah, I don't know. But I don't condone what DDG is doing either. I think it's goofy to even get online and threaten anybody. If you didn't do it in the moment, then you didn't do it, so shut up about it. You know, so I don't agree with doing this either. But yeah, XQC is just
shit and all that shit talking up
is an online goofy, and he thinks that there's never going to be any consequences to the things that he says, but that's not the case.
They talking about my music. He finna get it.
Okay, I think he just bullshitting right now. I don't think he's actually serious at all. But still, I'm just speaking in general terms. I think it's odd that he feels so comfortable to just verbally disrespect people.
XQC finna get it. Oh my God, I'm doing this for all y'all niggas. When I look at XQC, I'ma see everybody that ever talked shit about my music. What? MMA use knees too. Boy, I'm finna be kneeing the shit out this nigga. Boy, please, Aiden.
Now we've gotten to an entirely different level. Look, I don't condone this type of behavior because violence is never the answer. However,
he's obviously not being serious.
Aiden Ross has created a platform and an environment in which these things, you know, can happen. His brand versus boxing event. You see, DDG isn't responding like it's content, and I know that, but I don't think that XQC and the others that are onlookers know that. As a real street nigga, I've seen this before. And now we have a situation where a man like DDG is eager to put the pause on somebody who would be usually regarded as just some sort of internet troll for the most part.
Oh, okay, so MMA, you're down.
Bro, I don't think X should do that.
Yeah, we'll make it happen 3 to 6 months, whatever you guys both agree on. I think 6 months is good so we can sell a venue out.
We can do 3 months. We can do. Let's say this what y'all not gonna do though. Y'all not gonna overly rig the shit for XQC.
Bro, I don't rig anything.
No, that's how I want to do it. If we do it, we gotta meet me in the middle. I want to do it how YK and Scam Likely did it.
Well, they did an octagon. Well, what do you mean? Specify what you mean. It's an octagon.
Like they had the little leg shits on, and then they had the boxing gloves.
You guys saw shin guards and boxing gloves. Yes.
Man.
You see, there are two different realities that are being played out here on camera, and I'm here to give an ultimate forewarning for people that look to get into content creation or those that are into content creation but believe that this is the way to become popular, notable, or whatever the case may be. XQC is treating this like it's some sort of content. He's leaning into the trolls, he's leaning into the reactions, and he expects it to pass like every other moment.
Since I didn't know there was anything about like fighting. I don't know why you brought fighting into this, but if he wants to, Brenner's good.
No, you won't.
No, I'm 100%.
You won't fight DDG.
As long as he puts enough money where it matters to him, a piece of it is his own net worth. Or I'll put a piece in. I'll fight him.
On Raiders.
I will fight him 100%.
On Raiders.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
If he wants to fight, I'll fight him.
How long would you want to train?
6 months.
Okay. Well,
3 months.
Would you want to go MMA or boxing?
MMA.
Okay.
100%. But you see, DDG, on the other hand, is living in an entirely different reality. He's taking this seriously. I think that those insults really, really impact him and affect him because ultimately we've seen the backlash of his last year's or 2 years worth of actions on the internet, and the last thing that he wants is somebody who is as annoying as XQC, and I think I can say that. Just from a personal perspective, I think that his content is annoying. It's not necessarily for me. He doesn't want that to continue to go on. He makes it clear that this is not for some sort of content endeavor. Although it will be live streamed, he's not playing about this. And so now the stakes stakes are real and the money's involved, the eyes are involved, the people are involved, and because this is the internet and they've both agreed at this point, there is no backing out of this. Streaming doesn't work like it used to. It's not the controlled environment that it once was. You can't just say these things in your room and hope that you never, see these people again. I think that there are very few streamers in 2026 that still stay in their room totally. But for the most part, people are, walking into different conventions. They are going to different parties, going to different events. And this is the way to further their career. So they're going to have to face the things that they said behind closed doors. I know this firsthand as a commentary channel. I get DMs. I see these people in real life that I've made videos about.
Same.
And I have to answer to some of the things.
I ain't answering the shit. I said the fuck I said. I got a story time on Patreon about this where I reacted to a video about a particular person, who's like way more subscribers than me, whatever. And he was pressed by something I said, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't even respond, but I did share with my patron people. Okay, I had to share the story. Like, he think I give a fuck. I said what I said. I'm not taking back what I said, and you're just gonna be mad about it. I'm not responding to this. I ain't got nothing to say.
That I say on this platform, whether it's level-headed or not, these are people's actual feelings, emotions, and thoughts involved. So no, you can't joke your way out of it like XQC is used to. There's no smiling and laughing anymore. It's just put your hands up, or we're gonna have a problem.
Let's be very clear. What I said applies to me as well. Even though I don't feel like I'm ever like super disrespectful. Even when I say negative things, I usually say it in like a joking manner. But even when I don't, I still say what the fuck I said. But I even have to be prepared for if someone is like really upset with me or whatever. Like, it's like, okay, well, I have to take that because I said it. I'm speaking on so many different people on a daily basis, so people have a right to be bothered by things that I say about them. I can't sit here and be surprised if anybody does ever reach out to me directly, or if they say something to me in person. Then it's like, okay, but I will be the first to be like, yeah, that's what I said, that's what I meant, what's up? Like, that's my opinion. My job is to give my opinions about pop culture and things that are going on in the social media space. So that's what I do, and I say what I said. That's always my stance. But yeah, when you talking shit about people, it's like you have to be aware that people are not going to like that. So there's that.
People are just soft. The reality is that when there was no money in streaming, nobody was soft. Nowadays, everybody is just so soft. It's like soft noodle. I sit in the car with people and make jokes about my fucking old car and my ex-girlfriend and whatever fucking lawsuit, whatever. And I think it's funny. I don't give a shit. What would I care? How's that soft? I don't give a shit. Some people that I've never met before, first time, they say the most egregious shit about me, and I say it's a joke. Egregious. So it's all good. I don't give a fuck. But now, though, reverse the roles, where if I do that type of joke, right, with some new people that we meet, oh no, whoa, what the fuck? Yo, other guys.
I think there's a way to like crack jokes and be silly and not be malicious. Like, when I am malicious, like, I'm very serious and I'm like very straightforward about it. Like Nicki Minaj, for example, the video I made about her, like, I was serious. I said what I said. And didn't crack any jokes in that bit, I don't believe, because I was very straightforward in my opinion and my stance on that situation. But it's like, most of the times when I'm talking shit, I'm laughing, I'm cracking jokes, I'm being stupid, I'm, whatever. And there's a difference between doing that and just being malicious. Like, you saying your music is trash, y'all fell off, like, where's the joke in that? Was that you being funny and cracking a joke? No, you just talking shit at that point. That's just pure hate and pure shit talking. Like, what are we talking about? So him trying to like minimize this to, these are jokes. Where was the joke?
Yeah, people, you make a joke like that, it's GG. Blacklisted, blackballed, you go to some event, yo, don't invite this guy. This guy's weird.
Well, XQC doesn't understand, and I actually don't think he's the only streamer. Maybe this is an old guard thing. But treating other streamers like this, like they operate under all these same rules, doesn't fly. Especially when you don't know them, but because, the internet has opened up so much more than it once was, that doesn't just give you the right to talk about everybody how you see fit. He believes that if it's content to him, then it should be content to everyone. Yeah, and that's usually an agreement that is signed when it comes comes to the streamers and content creators. But in 2026, this is not like how it's supposed to be anymore. It doesn't go like that anymore. People have changed. And I don't think that he gets that. He even has commented before about how he doesn't understand why DDG is taking this so seriously.
I was so bad. He's like, what could I have done to upset him to the point where he thought that he would like to harm me in real life? It made me feel, because it made me introspect within myself. I was like, did I do something that bad to people and hurt them or whatever in a way that
you were trying to hit below the belt and just be like nasty. What are we talking about? This has nothing to do with his music. That has literally zero to do with what y'all are doing in this activity or whatever. So you're just bringing that up like you're trying to hit below the belt and say the rudest thing you can to him because you know he is sensitive about his music. So what are you confused by?
He didn't want to hurt me or whatever, and I felt bad. I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, you guys don't understand it. Like, it's not about being soft or folding. I don't want to say some shit to people that make them feel like they have to harm me, and if that's something too far over the years, and I genuinely apologize. I shouldn't be doing that.
But if you haven't built that prior relationship with them, if they don't see content as that, you don't know them personally, then why would you think that everybody is just okay with you disrespecting them? DDG doesn't see it as content, AMP doesn't move like that, and not every creator treats every single moment as if it's for, public consumption or entertainment. Some of these people are actually embarrassed of some of the actions that they do, or some of these people are very prideful about the content and entertainment that they make. You have to clear these things with these people, otherwise you'll run into situations just like this.
Oh my god, I don't know if they put this in the video, but XQC and DDG had so much beef. I don't know if I could talk about it. Has anyone talked about it? So DDG attacked XQC, and then they were like, they were screaming at each other, and we're all like, oh. And then he's like, oh, I hate you, DDG, blah 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 blah. I don't know if they're gonna include all of that, but XQC's like, fuck you, DDG, your stream sucked, like shit like that, like something like that. And I was like, oh,
XQC.
They cut it out.
XQC and DDG had some type of beef going on in here that was not real. Like, this shit was not real. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, at first I couldn't tell if they was being for real or for fake, but I don't think they like each other for real.
Bro, XQC was talking crazy, bro. I mean, deadass. I got pause to this, gang. Before this shit, gang, I was going to the bathroom. I saw XQC. He said, yo, what's up? How you doing? Like, oh, what's up? Walk past. It's like, I was like, yo, what's good? Like, what's good? Before this shit, we ate lunch. Marlon was sitting across from me, Stable Renato, but XQC was sitting right next to me enjoying his lunch. And matter of fact, it was a seat open, and he sat next to me. He wasn't on that. Fuck AMP. Hey, fuck AMP, nigga. Hey, fuck you, fuck AMP. Like, I don't like you. I don't like you, Agent Kaiser, Duke. Like, he could have said that, bro. But he ain't say none of that, bro. He was on some cool shit, bro. I did it.
You gotta talk about your perception at this point. You were just voted as one of the most disliked streamers on the platform, on any platform. And moments like this show why that sentiment exists. It's because you think that everything is jokes, fun, whatever the case may be, while everybody else is being serious because they don't know you / they don't like you. And then the company that you keep only reinforces that sentiment. Aiden Ross is getting some of these same exact criticisms because he does the same exact content, and there's a lack of accountability for the same exact reason. So when are you ever going to look inward about yourself and say, you know what, I don't rock with these people? To me, this just highlights the cultural divide when it comes to streamers and content creators. For the bag, you're forced to be put into the same rooms, same places and spaces. But there is just a difference between these groups that no matter how much time, effort, and energy is put into putting these people together, it will never amount to a true and genuine relationship. And especially as these people seemingly grow apart personality-wise, but still get tugged back in because of the opportunity or the money that, sits in their face by doing these collaborations, I expect to see much more friction just like this. These people can't realize that everything isn't framed as content content like being on stream. In real life, that real life reaction decides what it actually is. And once it reaches that boiling point, like we are now for the fight, there is no switching back to jokes. At the stage, you can't say like, oh, you didn't mean to say it, or whatever the case may be. You can't flip-flop back and forth. You have to face the consequences of your actions. I'll say this, once they get the dates out for that brand risk event that's gonna happen, I actually wanna be there in person. I wanna fly down there and see how this event takes place. Because if there's one thing that I like to see, see dudes get pounded out because they were disrespectful. Pause.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, my brother. But yeah, XQC is a goofy. I feel like he doesn't understand that, you know, what you do and say on the internet has real life consequences, and then even when he's in, you know, person with these people, he still thinks he can say whatever and there are no consequences and no one will ever get offended or be bothered by what he's saying. It's like, what planet do you live on? These are the people who are perpetually online and they don't understand the internet is not a real place, you know, so you do all this trolling and stupid shit online and you can get away with that, you know, to a certain degree, but when you start, you know, talking all this shit about people online and then you in person talking shit about them and, you know, hitting below the belt and making all of these, you know, slick comments about them, like, what do you think's gonna eventually happen? You know, like, I just don't understand this mentality at all. But sure, I don't think DDG is taking this too seriously to where he's actually trying to, you know, fight him, or if they do fight, it'll be like in the ring, you know, where they're both trying to get money from it, and at that point it's like, all right, I'm gonna check that out, I don't care. Personally, but yeah, I just think overall, just in general, it's just odd when people do and say shit and think that, oh, there never gonna be any consequences to what you say. Like, yeah, some people are gonna be bothered, and that's just that. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this stuff, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.